Greetings, humans. And I'm Jack, and welcome back to the Windmill Vultures. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. It's been such a long time that since our last Orbit Culture feature reach on the channel, we have actually had the privilege of seeing Orbit Culture do the thing live. Yes, we did. They were sick. Twice. It was a 45-minute workout, and I was trained for 10 days afterwards. Yes. So this is the first single of the upcoming album, Descent, and it's called Vultures of North. It's another Rivata Visuals video, and it's supposed to be really stinky. Okay, and I have to point out that we're already way late on this one, because everyone's reacting to it. Half of our comment section is just Vultures of the North, and if you actually look up the song on YouTube, the first video is not the song. It's a reaction. So, I think it's time we join what by now is an army of Orbit Culture reactors, and meet the Vultures of North. Are you ready? No. Oh! She bounds! I think that's a good time for a pause. So the lyrics say, beware of the antlers, and there's a lot of antlers in the video. Beware of the antlers was also the promo caption. Yes, I know. That's why I could recognize it. Thought about the antlers. The character with the antlers, as well as the entire video actually, looks very much as if Nensha had been filmed in bright sunlight instead of fog. Yes, that's very accurate. I hadn't thought of that. So it really gets me questioning whether the antlers are someone new or the return of an old friend. The witch? Yes. I don't know, but if they're starting to do reprises next album, might as well be prog. The song, though, to me sounds like Carvings and Strangler had a baby. A fast baby. Carvings and Strangler are already fast, so the baby would be implicitly fast. And what I really think is new with this one and fresh is kind of the really fast-paced vocals in the verses. I didn't pay that much attention to the vocals because I was too caught up in the guitar rhythmics. So the drum still has the kick snare kind of thing like you hear in carvings, although it's faster. I still think it's faster. But the guitars have this like sliced sort of tone to the riffs. On the first verse when it hit, it actually sounded a bit empty because it was like now it's there, now it isn't. Now it's there, now it isn't. But the vocals are there all the time. Yeah. So you kind of get these holes of emptiness in the middle of it. Yes. And then when the guitar hits again, it's full again. You know, like Orbit. They're very full. They're full! Also, they're rather well fed. Come on! That's mean! They're not. They're very, very fit and very badass. Well, I meant actually well fed in the positive sense of the word. They look very mighty when I saw them live. They look like they sound. Yes. Beefy. Yes. Okay, we've gotten off the rails, so I think it's time for them to break us down. Yes, before we do it ourselves. Yes. I'm leaning forward. Creepy. Don't drink the thing! It's got antlers in it! Okay, so, shameless promotion, Rivata visuals are two people from the band Atlas, which if you like Orbit culture, you will love Atlas. Check out our reactions to them, not the band. Yes, yes. Wow! That second, okay, so, what I'm noticing is as Orbit culture progress, they know how to bring their elements to new heights. So, we had Ninja, and then we had Shaman, and now this is kind of in the middle, because we had the pacing and the ritual vibe that was kind of Shaman, but we had the siren effects, and the structure with the atmospheric bridge at the middle, which is very much Ninja era. Yes. And we had a ritualistic thing going on in the video, but this time it was again in a sort of Scandinavian-ish forest, not in the bloody jungle. Yes. So it's literally kind of in the middle between all the stuff they did before. And I don't know what the meaning of the video is, but I stopped myself from headbanging, which was very, very painful, to see what was happening. And someone carved out their, thing that pumps the blood through the veins out and gave it to a taller thing with antlers. And okay. I don't know what that means, but I just wanted to make it the case that I've seen it. So, I'm gonna get an antlers phobia. And if I run into any creatures with antlers from now on, I shall carry some duct tape with me, and as soon as I see them, I shall go like this. I still need my blood pump thingy. You can have it when I'm dead, it's fine. I want to give it back to nature, but I want to use it while it's working. You can have it after wear and tear. Scrap parts. Okay, the sort of short, frantic howls through words. throughout the last part, kinda reminding me of the ending to Behold. So that song was all kind of like a descent into insanity, and it sped up as it went along, and I felt like the part since the atmospheric beat in this one was like Behold, fast forward. It was like this is just instant acceleration and then very maddening sound. I guess only this accelerated from a breakdown, not from a ballad. Well, I don't know if that was an actual breakdown, as much as a really big slap in the face. Because it kind of felt like the breakdown, but the pacing was actually same tempo as the first part. It was just a lot more kick snare like a breakdown, I think. And it's also because of how it cut before it. So you had this like evil guitar melody building tension. It felt really, really creepy. It actually scared me. And it was so hypnotic in a way because when we were in the break before the songs, I knew a breakdown was gonna come. I even saw the chaps in the Orbit Culture fan group mentioning there's a breakdown. Oh, bloody spoilers! Don't do that! Don't talk about your favorite song on your favorite band's fan group. How dare you? So, I knew it's coming, but because of how hypnotic that interlude was, I forgot it was coming. And then I remembered like a split second before it hit, when it cut. I was like, yes, I know what you're doing now. And I'm not ready. Yes. So, back with the Orbit. We can't wait for more. We can't wait for Descent. But for now, we're trying to keep our brains in place after this one. Yes. So if you enjoyed this reaction, we greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you like more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on. Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we love you at Windmill very soon.